What we popping? Little bottle. Woo! Big hand.
Ooh, trust.
I swear to God, just as good as New York people.
This spot?
Yeah, bitch, we in London. You hear me? We in my city. We in my motherfucking city.
Hey, what's going on, guys? First thing I kind of want to talk about here is the timeline of the song. It's kind of a curious factor because I don't really know when the song was recorded. I have seen on Pinterest there was that photo that kind of suggested the Suck the Tip title and a cocaine title, so I don't know if that's where that picture is kind of proof in the pudding that it was from the Castles 2 session. But there also was that brief period right before this kind of infamous split up between Tracy and Peep, where they kind of had this little drama in their friendship. There was that photo floating around of them having that last concert together. So the song could have spawned out of that timeline as well. I don't really know the same period that these songs were made, so I don't want to make up one just for the sake of the video. If I had to guess, I would probably think it's the Castles 2 timeline because Peep's voice had a distinct rhythm and cadence and melody during that period. You could clearly find the distinction between Castles 2 voice and Awful Things voice. You know what I mean? There's just two distinct timelines. Peep has a voice that it is hard to distinguish some of the period origins, but there are just some songs that are clearly you can tell when they were made. I think Cocaina was probably around the time right before they had their fallout, but I think Suck the Tip was recorded much earlier in the Echo Park Loft sessions. That's where Castles 2 was recorded. That's where a lot of the bulk palette that these two produced and rapped was made in that period, which is probably one of the best musical periods of their life because that's when they were producing this amazing catalog and building this castle of content at a rapid rate. Their music is really good. I suggest anybody who hasn't heard even the rare stuff that Peep and Tracy have done, there is a video on YouTube that this guy actually took the time to piece together and showcase every Peep and Tracy song, and he uploaded it in one file. Kudos to that guy. What an amazing upload. And if there's ever a singular video that can really encapsulate all the momentum and all the melody and all the ferocious fire in their catalog, it would be a video like that. Great video. I definitely would hit the thumbs up on that twice if I could. First of all, before I get into any further, I want to let you guys know that there are some ads running on a few videos, but it's not by the choice of me clicking the monetization checkbox in my account settings. WWE has been claiming my videos because sometimes I use wrestling visual storytelling images in some of my videos. So WWE is now running ads and claiming money on my Aquafina video because I have a clip of Brock Lesnar right at the end, kind of in reference to Bighead strong-arming Peep's musical catalog and really just letting all the dickheads in the boardroom at Columbia know what to do with Peep's music and how to release it in the right manner. So they have a claim on that video. Believe it or not, which is absolutely disgusting, it makes me sick to my stomach, iHeart Radio actually has a claim on my Lil Peep Fallout Boy video because of my fucking title. So I had to change the title. It's just ridiculous. I'll show you guys the receipts to these claims. here's a kicker, and here's really the icing on this disgusting cake that is instantly creates distaste and something spoiled in your mouth. It's gross. These guys fucking deleted my Lil Peep Makonnen video, which was one of the best videos I ever created. That broke my heart that they did that. I do not have that video on my iCloud. That video is gone. YouTube sent me an email warning me to try to fix the video or they would remove it. Unfortunately, I didn't get the email in time. I ended up getting their final notice before I got the first one. So I read the email they sent me telling me that my video was removed and there is now a strike on my channel. And it just sucks because had I known, I would have tried to fix whatever they wanted me to fix. My videos are commentary based. I don't violate any policies or guidelines. Occasionally I'll have snippets run, but not long enough to where I should be ever worried about getting in trouble. I wish all my videos could be claimed by Peep's estate, so all the money and all the streams and revenue would go to him. But when I have these major corporations coming in to this kingdom of content and trying to claim stuff, it's just heartbreaking. I work hard on these videos and they're strictly non-profit. They're done out of my free time, from my passion and love I have for Peep's music, to really showcase and put a highlighter on the profound impact he had on my life and how he is this forever accessory in my household. So to have these kind of corporations put their greasy, nasty, dirty fingers in my pot of production around Peep's name, it breaks my heart. So if anyone's going to get a roll of quarters or any ad revenue or monetization off streams, it should be Lil Peep, not these companies. It's just disgusting. I just wanted to give you guys an update because I work really hard on these videos, and for them to flag them and claim them and block them and actually delete them, it's just heartbreaking and it's disgusting altogether. I have no problem with Peep's label and his estate claiming all my videos, but when these other companies are doing so, it's just not good. And if I get another strike, my channel will be gone. So I'm not going to change the way I make my videos, and I'm not going to, start using different formulas because of the stuff that's been happening recently. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on. If you ever see these spaces in between uploads, it's not from inactivity. It's from my videos being blocked and flagged. It's crazy because my channel is finally starting to gain traction and it's starting to get a good amount of subscribers. And I'm starting to have some waves in this ocean of content, and now that's when they're really watching what I'm doing and they're really going through my videos. And the fact that these people are claiming them, it's just disgusting because it's a non-profit channel. Nobody should be putting ads, and I'm actually really thinking about deleting the videos that have ads running, but then it's not fair. Why should I delete them? I worked hard on them, but it's disgusting that other people are making money off them other than Peep. And the iHeart situation really just gets a fire going inside of me because iHeart had no connection to Lil Peep. The fact that they are making money off him to begin with is beyond my belief, and that should be a legal matter between Peep's estate and iHeart. Just because iHeart has a song on their playlist, that does not give you the right to think that you can earn proceeds from his name. So the fact that iHeart put a claim on one of my videos and Lil Peep didn't, that's disgusting. That needs to be fixed. I don't know what iHeart thinks that they have going with Peep, but that's no way. So someone should really look into that. But I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that's been going on and why some of my videos are missing. But anyways, I want to talk about real quick how Tracy and Peep are almost like Wolverine and Sabretooth if they were aligned. Because not only is there incredible amount of power and just incredible force, but there's also this healing factor as well, because we know that the little bump in the road that these guys had was nothing. The vehicle would have kept moving to the turnpike of success. These guys were really on the verge of huge things. And can you imagine a major label debut from Peep and Tracy? We can actually look at Castles 1 and 2 as that, because they were such excellent products, and they really did have this very clean master mix and pristine production, and just great recording engineers worked on that. So it almost is equivalent to them recording an actual product for a major corporation. but those guys didn't. They actually made that just at a regular studio, and it's just amazing how talented they were, because you hear a product like that, you do think that at least 500 racks went into the production of that, and a lot of money went into the creation, when really it was just two guys with a cheap mic and a good program. I'm not saying some of the stuff wasn't done in real recording facilities, because it was, but we have to understand that a lot of the music that Peep and Tracy made at some point were just regular basement SoundCloud projects that really took off. That's when they had to kind of rethink their next moves and really start working like professionals, because when you're getting millions of streams, and Tracy just bought a house just off his ad revenue from SoundCloud. I don't know if you guys know that, but Tracy is extremely successful just from his SoundCloud account. He is living a good life. He's able to fill up his gas tank in his basement, pay his utilities, and pay a mortgage from his music. So that itself is a beautiful accomplishment. I'm so proud of you, Tracy, that you made it, and I could almost cry, because you are such a good, strong person. And I know that you've been through a lot, and I know there's a lot of pain and turmoil and demons within you. And I know that you know that millions of people want you to be the old Tracy again, including myself. But I respect you as a man. I respect you as a beautiful person. So however you go about your transition into music, I support you 100%, and I stand behind you. You are an amazing artist. And the other really cool thing about you is you hold on to this little mystery key. And this key is almost like something that can unlock a portal that will instantly bring you back to the old Tracy, who is really the prince of this emo wave and the king of this alternative reign. And you are the guy that could be the face of this culture. At the snap of a finger and the drop of a hat, you could be that guy. And I really admire the fact that you don't use that key often, and you stay away from that portal, and I admire that, because most people would sell their soul for that opportunity and for that position. And the fact that you kind of turn an eye on it, you kind of turn your back on it, and you kind of refuse to look in that direction, I have to admire that. As much as I'm unsatisfied, I respect that so much, because I really do think that you could be a game-changing musician who not only could take care of your entire family and buy a mansion in the Hamptons, but you really do have the kind of music that is just amazing. So I just want to take a second. I don't know if you watch my videos, but I just wanted to take a second out of my day to speak to you while I'm doing this video, because I think you are a very fascinating, interesting, intriguing artist, and you're very charismatic. Much like Lil Peep, those are all the same attributes that made Peep almost this unlockable character in a video game. Peep really was a guy who not only could have been in movies and made amazing songs, but he really is like this unlockable video game mystery character, because he's a guy that is like a cheat code. Just an amazing voice, and he was just so ahead of his time with fashion. He really is the tip of the mountain peak, and when it comes to character selection, it does not get any better than this. Peep is a guy that could have not only been on the silver screen, but he really had such a cool life. He could be a comic book character. He really is. Gus is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of artist, and that's why I reference Nirvana so much, because I do really feel that it was almost like a new generation of Kurt Cobain or John Lennon, and elite level songwriting with this insane level of fascination with his face. Pete just not only can make a really cool song, but he had the kind of image that makes a really cool poster. And whenever you have the combination of both, whenever you can make a song like Suck the Tip and Awful Things, man, it's just an amazing person. I think Peep got really lucky. Whatever kind of DNA traits and just the things that make him a human being are so unique from others. I know you guys might think that sounds weird, but when you look at it, it's really not. Peep is a very rare breed kind of person. What I mean is we can all agree on this, we'll never see another person like him again. His art form and his unique style, and just the overall first impression you have with Lil Peep, if you listen to his music, you either love it or you hate it. But I can tell you this, if you like it, there is no middle ground. He will become an everyday accessory in your life. And I've said this many times before, once you get your hands on a Lil Peep mixtape, it does not go in your dresser drawer and remain there. It is something that it'll be covered in fingerprints, the images will be completely worn off, and eventually you'll have to buy a new copy because it'll be so worn out it'll barely play. He was an amazing artist. Not only did he save millions of lives with his art, he actually left an impact that was so profound, you guys have to deal with an asshole like me putting a highlighter on some of the cool shit he did while he was here. He's a guy, much like you guys, that I'll never forget. And it's songs like this that we can still get and still look forward to. The fact that Tracy told Pitchfork that Ratchet Bitch's Cocaina was the very last song, that was it. There was no more unreleased songs besides that. And then a song like this kind of comes out of nowhere. It really does restore hope and restore faith. And it really does create the question mark of how much music really is there. We'll probably never know. But these are two guys that we'll never forget. And if we could rewind time and get all this music again and relive all this again, I would in a heartbeat. Peep is a once-in-a-lifetime artist, but a lot of the success he had was due to someone like Tracy by his side.
No one by my side to this pretty young white bitch. I left in my ride, took it to the crib and show her how I die at night. Then I wake up and I'm still fucking up. Lord, why do I gotta wake up? More wine, baby, pour another cup. Lord, why do I gotta wake up? Lord, more wine, baby, pour another. God boy, God fade your sin. God boy, quit, tell me a picture. I eat pussy at my grandpa's funeral. I fuck short hoes. I'ma take that out. Suck us some water, baby girl, and then we can kiss. This ain't got me tired. Sucking my dick, I can't hold your head, told her to tie it. Another stage, they riot. Bring on fly like a pilot. She ain't no thinking I like it. You don't let pussy, I buy it. Snoring that coke the whole night. And I fuck the whole night.
Damn. Did you ever play in a band?
Not like I used to play with my homies, but never like
Right.
I never did like a show.